everyone, I am Jennifer Gent and you're watching the lives of expatriates in Nigeria. The show where we'll travel around the country documenting and uncovering the life and lifestyles of foreigners who live in Nigeria. This season, the good, the bad, the ugly, but most importantly, the great. Join me as I take you into the life of expatriates in Nigeria. Come on, let's get nosy.
If you're wondering where all the expats are currently throughout Nigeria, I'm telling you, this is where they are.
Lives of Expatriates in Nigeria, Fridays, 7:30 p.m., showing on Wazobia Max TV.
I'm brave. I'll be the best you ever had. I'm brave. What? It's in trying to prevent corona. You need at least 20 seconds to wash your hands. Keep safe, guys. Keep alive, and let's win against corona.
We're back with another exciting episode of BJ Game Changer! Here we capture success from different perspectives. I'm your host with the most, Sheyi Banigbe, and you're about to go on a ride of a lifetime. Then the pay wasn't fantastic.
That 30K, I got 30K for my first job, and that was a lead role.
Oh my gosh.
To succeed, you must be willing to be misunderstood.
It's easier for people to become famous.
Yeah.
But it's also easier for you to lose it.
Tons of ideas bubbling in your head.
Idea,
Oh, yes, it's game time, people! Egule egudu! Agbe amo ekale!
Binging with Game Changers, Sundays, 5:30 p.m., showing on Wazobia Max TV.
Yes, we don't. Our ancestors don't come tell us this one. They don't tell us before, but I shall say, then get reason we make they tell us again. Make we forfeit no. And maybe not because of waiting they happen right now concerning the fuel scarcity for inside the country. Say once you carry your own water, you go know every single grain where they inside that water because you go fit count them. That one we don't already they analyze them before now, and we don't talk them over and over again. Now who wear the shoe? Now they know where the shoe they pay in. Pass. So when you fit carry your own water, when it be say now you they face the problem or now you get the issue, then you go know as it be say it dey pain pass for body. I not go want touch them again because we know they touch them plenty times. So it be like so you get another area where it be say go like
yes, make a carry am enter the domestic level so that I go near us for house well. You don't say get some kind of things when it be say when another person picking they do, you know the reason I say anything they inside. But the moment you fit dey inside your house, other children they play for outside. You don't hear that they scream since it not concern you. But the moment you hear your own pikin shout, the speed where you take come outside, it go be like say you know the hear scream since.
Your antenna go rise.
So because now your own now you quick recognize say that kind of shout be as you get. So make we just try in another way. Make we be our brother's keeper, not be only me, myself, and I. Now that angle I just take and come from. I believe say the meaning there plenty. Now metaphoric word be this. It get plenty meaning. But now one place it is.
And then how far now? You don't tie down on top the newspaper stand this morning.
I do. I say make a sharply they look up before when I go send on herself come here. They see things. Anywhere where I just see NNPC, my heart they skip say where matter. But NNPC and the other things they on top the paper this morning. Daily Sun, we'll start from there. They say NNPC gives IOC's conditions on divestment from Nigeria. They say they must address abandonment of oil assets, says Mele Kyari. Other matter when they hear, they say Russia and Ukraine war. Federal government begins evacuation of trapped Nigerians tomorrow. They just say like 2,000 of them. Now they go move, come off for that place. Make they come back on day okay. So they received 256 Nigerians in Romania and Hungary. Awaits arrival of 200 as 23 undergo documentation. So they go check your document, not go say go just carry you enter. Ibadan Chieftaincy title won't be for sale during my reign. New Olu of Ibadan 9 talk this one. 2022 JAM, UTME, JAM shifts mock exams to April 9. Court upholds Umwahi's defection to APC. This matter, we'll go check out, no worry. APC governors to conclude zoning next week. ASUU strike. Students protest in Abuja, Kano, and Jos. Short National Assembly Education Ministry. They say, wait till the happen. I don't want to answer ASUU things. Okay. Zenith Bank exceeds market expectation with a double-digit revenue growth. That one day they go check them out. Labour storms National Assembly, demands autonomy for local government, judiciary, and legislature orders. That one day they want INEC to conduct council polls. And for under here, they say governors, National Assembly on collision costs over electricity bill. Matter the year. For here, court declines Kyari's bail application. Oga Kyari talk say he nowhere. Remember say he talk say he nowhere. And he need to go see doctor. They say no worry. Choose your doctor. Carry and come here where we dey. He go check you. Pre and Ochuko. Wait till you see for here.
Matter like Kabreke SAS for inside that place, but make I just put mouth for the one where they come on smoke for inside there, the headlines. So okay. we talk, Russia-Ukraine war, FG begins evacuation of trapped Nigerians tomorrow and all that. Well, according to the meeting where we say the Oga Pata for Foreign Affairs, Oga Geoffrey Onyama, been get with National Assembly yesterday, Oga Wazobia Miller. And at the end, they talk about 8,000, it be like 8,000 Nigerians so far. 9-day Ukraine. Although say some of them no one come back.
Nah, so.
Say some of them, you didn't tell them to come back, they don't want to come back. But say so far, a good number of them don't find their way to different borders. Some don't reach the Romanian border, some don't reach Hungary border, some self don't reach that Poland border. Where yes. They give them problem. And say they don't put everything in place. They don't get representatives of the different borders and we go fit receive them. And then small time now, they arrange you two particular airlines for Nigeria to airlift them. Of course, Max Air and Air Peace to use airlift them come out for inside Nigeria. So one better question when we saw that Wazobia Miller rather, they ask him for inside that meeting, say, what make Nigeria no start evacuation on time? As it be say other countries and stuff, because you see countries like US, UK yes. and all that pull out their heads of embassy and all that on time. In contact say, well, say him been day in talks almost every day with the Nigerian ambassador to Ukraine constantly. And say that one call they tell and say nothing they happen. Say everywhere they come. Say everything they can make him no worry. Say they no sure say Russia go invade. Say Russia go attack. So say make them no worry. So that the assurance where be say they give them nine can lead to this one. So you can look and say it be like say the Ukrainian government too at that time be no one make people panic. So it be they make them feel like say make them no worry. Everything be okay. So that panic no go there for inside the country and waiting lead the matter to this level. But the good news we say at this time now, we don't they say governments don't put things in place. But waiting pay me pass, we say about 2 people yesterday from news we follow for other international media. 2 people and about obviously blacks died for the Poland border yesterday because they don't get exposed to the cold.
That place cold.
And the weather where they come out from there sometimes -3 degrees, -2 degrees,
like
-1, -5. So who one day that and these people don't be outside for 3, 4, 5 days for that condition. So surprising to hear say person die. And who will come be the victim will go down? Of course, it will be one of the blacks, and when they don't keep there for long, deny entrance to the other side of the border. Very, very sad situation. Very sad situation there. Make a come up for us to continue. Ochuko,
Honorable, please, you can go on, sir.
No, when you finish, I will come back again.
Okay. Honorable, go on, sir.
Yeah, say time not to the our side, so everything are sharp. Now, I just talk small from Maweti Prepare, they already drop. Now, na very good thing if you look they say better late than never. Nigerian government, they say yeah, they smell where rope they take tie goat from market reach house. If there is a tie fowl will die for road. You talk something, say some Nigerians no one come back. How they go come? Even where they bomb light still day.
Fuel still day.
Fuel still day in Oscars. Now we say the thing affect our fuel here. But it not affect their own for them.
Not affect them.
So may they still day there. Some will like to debate. Not be all the states.
The thing they happen.
90 states they happen. So now people where they that cave, the main place now they discharge. Thank God say Nigerian government, they don't act. Because at least for once, mostly give them small kudos. Even if they're late to, at least they don't still show working. Because of the pressure from Nigerians.
Yes.
That now waiting me at the always talk, say, where me are they want to pick now? Now the way Nigerian government, if they not see the way people react, they're not the always they won't move. If we they think far as government, even right for when US, when they ever understand this thing, whether they evacuate their people, we go follow them. When UK they ever quick we'll follow them. But you see that factor say we always want to make it don't choke us. People don't they shout. Okay, then not be like say we not do because your laws do. That's how our government be. And this thing, I like to use that thing, they stimulate people out there. Say, make una always realize, say, everything for life, the numbers, they work. Electoral amendment 2022, now still people shout. Now make they go. Even if they don't, they won't come back, say, we go still go address or country. So I say, they leave that small patches when people need to they react. This fuel now, so people like say whether they share patience. They share patience, give Nigerians. So sabi they patient when it come to waiting they press us. But if precious make me vex now, not get patient for the one to show my power, not be small. I go try to but the source when they make us day like this as a country, we not get patient for them. We they patient with them. We need to answer them. Umai case. Umai for them.
Yes.
Now that case they take and go court because of say it defect.
Yes.
And that matter I don't see so. Since when it defect now they not PDP for the state carry and go court. Now what the court call rule they try the case on the ground say first of all immunity cover them as
based on saying yes based on saying
so you not go for evil carry a court at the first place. And more so that freedom of expression you can defect.
I can choose
because they don't on the ground say if na party A na make you enter that position, you not supposed to come out. You're supposed to be loyal to that party. Till when you want to contest again, then you feel defect, go face the other party. But contrary amount, why? Because of immunity where they cover some people. Some of all these things we get to strip them out. May we look at them again.
Okay, make a sharply run through the nation this morning. Make we see what's in the here. INEC okays 18 parties for 2023 election. So we can open our eye now. Who be these 18 parties where they talk say they are ready to go? Russia-Ukraine war, evacuation of Nigerians begins tomorrow. They don't talk more. Make una hear. If you know person for Ukraine, make you check out. Zenith Bank makes 700. Okay, we don't look down already. That one day we don't check them already for the top. Let's see the major cocoa. Worsen petrol scarcity, cripples cities and businesses. It don't happen to me. I know as this one they go. So I know go this matter where they here, no just good at all. Make we go down, make we see what's in there here again. Raw in APC over convention panel, that one did here. What IOCs must do before diversity or divesting from Nigeria by NMPC. For the bottom part, vandalized track derailed Lagos Kano train, says NRC, and gunmen kill 15 in Borno State. They don't thief the train tracks again. You see anything when they here? Make we move
of course, if I no talk waiting day there with the common smoke, then we go be like say I no be Nigerian, and they go be like say I know they move.
Sorry,
because none of us they stay one place static for life or forever. So I must talk that story with the common smoke. Where be say worsening petrol scarcity, cripple cities, businesses. And then we go no say majority of the businesses for inside Nigeria they rely on energy, power, lights. to you survive. Whether a business center, computer photocopy they do. Even mama put self. People will go sit down for inside your bench.
They go collect
small breeze go touch them.
Yes, now,
and it can't be like say this situation will happen now. Can't happen when if this fuel scarcity happen a time where it be say I don't know what thing they happen to lights. So lights can be like say it do conjunction with the fuel to scarce at the same time. Because people will be say they get up to 18 hours of light before, 2 or 3 hours only. Then they get now.
The weather will call join.
And then the weather, it can be like say they can't call the ozone layer. Say how far ozone layer? I beg do your thing. These Nigerians them. They get to see. They get to see hell. They get to see hell in Nigeria because Oga El be talk last week. Say anybody they live for Lagos supposed go heaven because they don't see all the hell. They don't see all the hell they see now. Then what they talk there for inside this story where they see so now to talk say TUC malls industrial action. Oh, Lori wrong. I don't even want to talk too much. But the matter there be say for so many cities, Abuja, Ibadan, Osogbo, so many cities fuel they sell between 180 naira per liter to 250 naira per liter. Now be the crux of this matter where they see like this. So what's it make it they sell like that? Oh, don't analyze this matter over and over again. So no go fit continue to talk about. And they listen to some people they talk say, oh, why these stations do they sell more expensive? If now you, the way you buy goods, not be say you go sell the goods.
Bam.
We know say they blame the filling station. They all day their body, because as if we say the tank farm owners and where they cause this matter or way hard, their own day their body. Now so even the ones where buy, where some of them will even buy from direct marketers. Now so their own self day their body. At the end of the day, be like say almost everybody gets one kind of dubious behavior or the other. People like to take advantage of situation to undo each other for inside the country.
Yes.
Even when they never scarce like this, people don't increase transportation. Now they hear say transportation don't increase by over 100% for so many cities, both inter and intra-state transportations. Them things don't they hard. I they come this morning, I they sorry people then what I see for road. I don't know who I go give ride. I don't know who I go leave. How people won't manage? How people won't manage to move from one place to the other? Salary, they go up. Things, prices of things, they high already before.
So you can't add
this one now can't add again. Of course, you know what's going to happen anytime we be say for scarcity. The price of things they naturally higher.
Yes.
And other plus the high way high before. And they were. If things feel high like this, constantly high more for this scarcity. How people go use the chop food?
We go
there. It go shock you to know say a lot of people need the fit even buy better food, chop again for their houses because of how difficult things they. And then we get government and we they wait. Okay, we hope say NNPC they see what's in the happen. And we hope say the government they see what's in the happen.
You see this very well. Now just touch out. Now, in all this, what is the way forward?
No, Ukraine and
Russia
they fight.
All of us know the problem already.
Yes,
we know
what's the solution?
What be the way forward?
Ukraine and Russia they fight.
We don't even know say people will support when they sit down, they bring big words where we say we nothing they verify. See the cost here, Ukraine wanting. Marketers wanting, bad fuel wanting. Me and you will not be verify these things, but within the year, they're waiting the people now. When are them they suffer the thing, waiting that they do. You see the problem with Nigeria, that they go back to what our first talk. All we do now to stimulate your thought, so that we go start to the align as a country. They know say now we be government. Till we they leave this government for some few people and. They go do the way they want to do.
Yes.
And funny enough, all these things they are fed because they get time in surplus. See, the people yesterday they go Lekki side towards in the evening time. If you see the mammoth crowd when I see for road there, I nearly shed tears. See the crowd. Tell all of them now, say, see the wall of Napak here, they suffer. Make all of us grandstand. We don't need violence. Make all of us stand as a country, whether we they live as human beings for inside our country. Everybody go draw back.
Yes, sir.
Because till you know say now you be government. That the people say now just PVC. How many of us they see the PVC? You know people don't register, they never see their PVC. They don't waka, nothing they happen. Till when we go come understand, say now we be government. Now make we start, make we hold these people accountable. Now that day, Nigeria will start to move forward. That's why I first talk say the few things where government manage put on. You see the way people hit them before they put their hand this side. Now so every other sector people go hit them. Then they go put their because cannot conscience say they not get conscience.
So.
They're not they reason you.
As the one do.
So maybe we know they did too diplomatic again with them because we don't try. How many years, decade we did diplomatic. Time don't reach where we say Nigerians go forget party line. Forget religious line, forget every other line because now the same suffer where they need zinc. Now they that zinc, now they every zinc.
Not the fact.
We get to just stand as a people.
But
we go down for that one, we say that they cut rate track. They suppose they cut rate track for Nigeria. You see, say even we as a people, now we be our own problem.
With the cut
last week here, we get one guest when I ask her that question, say, what about the way Nigerians they destroy their own things? Only we they go cut rate track. Because of why? Everything. Me, I'm not going to say now because of hungry. That's your personal hunger. And I want that take kill crowd of people.
Now waiting they go talk with that.
Devilish thing. She said now we be our own problem.
Very, very sad. Make I just run through this Punch newspaper sharply. Make I just find what we never see for here before. We don't talk for a matter. Okay, minister walks out on students protesting ASUU strike. The minister say he's not really ready to answer your questions. He will come out. Make we go down. Okay, court gives Abakari go ahead to treat diabetes and others. But they talk say now they go see your own doctor. They go carry a doctor come. They no go allow him go. Now waiting people they talk with that. Me no go follow there. Go. Other conversation they hear. They don't talk and say they go soon carry Nigerians come out for Ukraine. Nigeria Benin to resolve. Okay, to Benin to resolve over oil-rich Taongegi Island. Then suspected kidnappers shoot Ekiti monarch and residents lament on government inaction. For here, they say SANS rejects immunity for CJN as National Assembly votes today. Make we just take on sharply. One thing when you see for here.
Chuko, I beg, help me go down. I said, did I say Chuko? If I not talk about waiting Oga Minister Adamodu, it go be like say, I know. Why not? Like say, I know be Nigerian student. Like say, I know go school.
Please.
So we know say since last week, 2 weeks ago, NANS be done they talk, and that is National Association of Nigerian Students. They done they talk and say if as federal government no. In fact, they give them ultimatums. They made them make sure, say, they reconcile with ASUU. So that ASUU go fit call off the strike, make them go back school. Say if they no do them, say they go start their own protest.
Yes.
And they go shut down a lot of government facilities, shut down major roads and all that, which was what they started yesterday, will be Monday. And of course, they go different top ministries, like the Ministry of Education and, of course, major roads and major facilities, them to go show their mind, say they know they happy and all that. Oh, God, Minister for Education come out to follow them talk. As they talk, so they call the lament, say, one of the student leaders called, they say, we come here to know what's be the thing where they happen, what's be the agreements where government don't get with ASUU since 2009, I be 2019. What's make the agreements on get with them since 2019 till now? On a never feel talk, say, okay, see the one we go do, see the one we go do. Why ASUU they get this problem? We need answers as stakeholders, as students. We be say now we the suffer pass. What's be the answer? Before I go to because even last year, we see you for inside the news where be say you go abroad, go celebrate your Peking where graduates. If you say your Peking did this Nigeria, on a now I got vex. How dare you ask me that kind of question?
Is it your business?
How can you ask me that? You know they fear me. Not be your papa mate, Abi.
Am I not older than you?
So you see, now part of the problem we will be say we get for inside this our country. So this same thing we go make Peking, person we Peking they call uncle go rape am. Now this same thing we make people we be say we call our servants we come out to lead us go use elderly behavior. Tell us will be your elder, be your papa mate. Shut up. No ask me question. No question me. Why we not go free question people we be say will bring to use serve us? What we want to do? How we want use fight the corruption? If you be a person who will say, okay, now you will bring us, say lead us. They will not go to ask you question concerning how they lead us. Instead of you to lead us to this way, they lead us to this direction. We're not going to ask you, say, excuse me, Papa, this road where they go, not being lead to this side. Now we'll follow the other road. You go say, shut up, I'll be your father, follow me. Then what's what we talk about now? So in a very sad situation where we say we until we begin to get reorientation, until I think our political office holders, them, both appointed and elected, need to get a change of a rethink of mind to know, say, a kind of orientation, to know, say, they be truly servants of the people and not oppressors of the people, if I get to talk like that.
Okay. Make we just put break for here. We go still open phone lines for now. Make una tell us what you think about some of the stories where they here. You go contribute. So just recharge your phone sharply. We still get small story for hand. We go also like to share for now. When they come back, no go anywhere. When they come back, small. When they come.
Arshavin, it's Giroud. It's a second.
Sweet ball. Nice back.
That one don't enter.
Actually preparing my macaroni megamendus.
Hey! Kansese's in and scores!
So, this is coffee. Open kitchen. Actually, I get kitchen.
You get kitchen? Not before house.
During lockdown.
I just opted for what you had, which is catfish. And catfish is a very quick recipe.
Ball, Wine and Dine, showing Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Repeats Thursdays, 10 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Wọ́n ti gba penalty lọ throwing. Ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sáyé máa sùn, gbà ó jẹ́ ayé máa sùn, bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó.
I'm brave. I'll be the best you ever had. I'm brave. What? It's in trying to prevent corona. You need at least 20 seconds to wash your hands. Keep safe, guys. Keep alive, and let's win against corona.
A choice sets before you now.
During God's servant, Reverend Dr. William Okoye on Choose Life, a program of All Christians Fellowship Mission, every Sunday at 2 p.m. for balanced and transforming messages that will impact your life positively. Be grounded in wisdom and truth. Choose Life.
Goliath in the name of Jesus.
Choose Life, Sunday, 2 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
From fishing to farming, from oil and gas exploration to exploitation, from environmental pollution to eventual degradation. This is the story of a people bedeviled by the suffocating trinity of poverty, insecurity, and deprivation in the midst of their God-given resources, gas and the black gold, crude oil. Inside the Niger Delta is an adventure into the lives of the Niger Delta people and their continuing struggle for a better tomorrow. As we take you on a journey through the creeks and streets of Nigeria's oil-rich region, inside the Niger Delta with Mamode Akuga, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region.
Inside the Niger Delta, showing every Thursday by 10:30 a.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Ɗaya daga cikin abin da na canja game da rayuwata don kare lafiyata da ta al'umma shine ba da tazara ta fuskar zamantakewa. Abin nufi a nan shine duk lokacin da nake tare da mutane na rage kaiwa da kawowa wajen mu'amala kamar yadda na saba. Hasali ma idan bai zama dole ba na fita. Kasancewa ta a gida da kuma killace kaina wajen daina zirga-zirga shi zai samar da kariya gare ni da kuma sauran al'umma. Sunana Alinuhu. Ku kare kanku don samar da kariya ga sauran al'umma.
This message is brought to you by the United Nations in conjunction with the Federal Government of Nigeria, the Federal Ministry of Health, and the NCDC. Take responsibility. Stay safe.
By the riverside, love blossoms. And betrayal sails on. Two friends.
He tastes like a brother, and I promise you that nothing and no one can hurt him as long as I live.
Don't you love my son anymore?
Will turn brother against brother.
You've heard from Lena Maria? I haven't talked to her since I dropped her off at her house yesterday.
Christian will be my best man.
I never trusted that guy.
Witness the story of three hearts entangled in a dangerous triangle. Now they must choose between swimming against the tide or being swept away by their ambition. We're talking about something illegal. And the vengeance.
What's going on with you two? I'm in love with her, brother.
River of Passions, showing Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
We don't show back. We tell you, say, we never go anywhere because we be like Oba. We day where we day. On top the Good Morning Nigeria show, I believe, say, you don't do some of the story that we boss out on top the front page of newspaper. Not forget, say, yourself, you be part of the all discussion. So any of the story will pinch you for your mind, we totori somewhere for your chest. Time don't come when it be say you go chook your mouth, call us, tell us the way you check them, and also if you send us a WhatsApp message. The numbers that go to show on top the TV screen so that you can start to look at. But right about now, one jump enter the next level where we say we go touch light all the top stories them when we carry for our hand here. So I go just give them to you all the headline one by follow. Then all our people them, and they will prepare, go put flesh for inside the matter. The first story where we carry here on top the top story, he say, it go dey difficult to increase varsity lecturers. It go dey difficult to increase university lecturers their salary. Who they talk am? Now federal government now open their yam shopping mart talk am. We will tell you the flesh with the inside that story. Another one where they are there and say federal government, they not they show seriousness at all to say they want to sit down, negotiate with us so that we'll come to an agreement. Now who they talk this word? Now ASUU, now they talk am, the Academic Staff Union of University. Another story where we still carry for our hand here and I say 40% of Nigerian youth, they not get job. They jobless. That's what you both talk jobless. Now additional, now I talk this word from a yam shopping mart. And the last story where they are hand here on top the top story and I say NDLEA court don't tell her back. I say kaka we not go allow you go. The only thing we will go fit do for you be say your doctor. He will come meet you inside your detention where you did so to go treat you if you say you get diabetes. But say me you can't go treatment, you can't discharge go Dubai. No, you know go you day here. That might be the last story when it be say we carry on top the top story. But let we give our flesh so that you go understand well. So just the marshal your point where you take colors. And not forget say today self, you know say I guess I they talk. My nose says just they do me one kind because anytime when chef can show face, I know say my stomach department he done well. Chef Kenafana.
I do. Good morning everybody.
Chef Ken, I don't spy you since I don't look all the things so you get I say which one white one kind.
Well, today I want make all wheat pasta now pasta we gets fiber. It dey more nutritious past our normal pasta with plenty vegetables. And I don't see so not be just say you just want chop carbs. I don't balance am with plenty vegetables. You know, say where we they carry balanced diet come.
Na
so.
All right, Chef Kenny, so now balanced diet because every day on top. In fact, there were I no say today. One light a lie.
Yeah. Honorable,
you don't set yourself.
I will be there.
Because this your bone they will long enough food. Can't get there put flesh for this.
All right, thank you, Charlie. Let us say we go open the phone lines don't they open already. If you start to call us, tell us what do you for body as the matter they be. Which of the story you go like chook eye inside. Honorable running mate, please
yes, sir.
Lead the way. I'm a gentleman.
Oh, by all means,
please,
by all means,
please
your Excellency.
You
know we have to show respect before you walk out.
Before you walk out on me,
I have to show you respect.
Please.
All right, my people. The first matter we down at the month now, as he be say Oga Ngige will be Oga pata for labor. Don't come and talk. Say it is difficult. It go hard to increase the salary of university workers. Why it be say this one go hard? Now be the matter one put inside. So he say any proposed increase for inside allowance and salaries of the Academic Staff Union of Universities will be AKA ASUU. Say it go they no they in sync with the National Salaries and Wages Commission say it no go fit scale through. Okay? So the minister also advised the union to work with what was obtainable with the National Salaries, Income and Wages Commission and Presidential Steering Committee on Salaries and Wages. So towards the suspension of the 4-week strike, where the union declare, he say, I made it clear to ASUU that they should follow the normal routes and work with the National Salary and Wages Commission and PSC in pursuit of their demands. Now, bottom line, they say, ASUU don't come and talk saying some of the things that we be say they ask for, and I say, may they pay them the allowance of those allowances we be say they owe them, including their research allowances and all of that where they owe them. Yes, one. And may they make sure say they bring up funds for the development of some of the universities where we say then they pending will be part of the bone of contention, will be the bone where we say they cause trouble between them. Then part of it again, I say no. Lecturers need they earn better salaries, so make you try increase salaries of lecturers because a whole person will be saying a professor salary no even reach 400,000 naira. So say why now? So say that kind of thing no good. The professor we don't put in how many years inside academics no fit earn that kind of money. So then demand for increment in salary. Now Ogangi they tell them I say make them go through the route of National Salary and Wage Commissions to go collect it. People come they talk say more than no vex so. The salary scheme will be say then give elected office members them. Then go through rigorous procedure like this to make it happen. All the ones where be say they go stay, bring out this one, bring out this one. Then they go through this. So how about if it be say ngige, make this order now to federal government. Go federal government can order the right department, maybe the Salaries and Wages Commission to say, okay, change the salary structure of the lecturers. Waiting go happen. But again, they tell them say make them go back, follow the right means to go down. That's what the matter be so now.
The bottom line there be say federal government don't they say salaries they not they even if they increase the lecturers there for university because of say when UNESCO they talk say normally make nations that they budget like 25% for education alone. Nigeria still they below 10%.
Of course.
Imagine. So tell me why they go they interested in pumping money into the educational sector.
Yeah.
It not go fit happen. Look, our educational level, it don't crash. It's short right now. We're not even there again, safe. Education don't be like, say, a small boy now go tell you, say, who school help? Nobody the reason I'm again. Because all these bars, boats, when the two elephants, they always fight. Okay, fact.
Okay, I don't won't put
all right, make I enter the next one with you here. Remember, make they flash the numbers for na sharply, make una call us now on our time be this and send us WhatsApp message, make una no forget. Still on the matter of ASUU and federal government, based on the two elephants where they fight, where the students will be the grass they suffer. Now it is the Academic Staff Union of University, ASUU, they don't accuse federal government of not showing they are not showing seriousness. They show say that they're interested. Their body language no come to they make sense on the ongoing negotiation with the union and the members. According to because of this, their current 4-week strike where they talk say they go use take show their working, show their self. So if they not do well, we go continue. But it's a government. No, they even show interest at all. Their body movement, no, they pure. So as be so, the union therefore said ending the industrial action was dependent on the readiness of government to take the issue at stake seriously and do the needful. Say until government shake body well, they no go end this strike. The national president of ASUU, Professor Emmanuel Oshodeke, didn't talk this one for the last meeting between the two sides on the situation where they share for the country and how government they make any effort at all to even try to say okay, wait till now they talk. Make we even hear as the matter go be for here. Well, we get Mariam on the line. She don't call us, make we hear. Mariam, good morning.
Good morning, my people.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mariam.
In a country where an education minister whose children are schooling abroad, what do you think he will offer the students who are in state and the federal university? Have you gone to our university of late? Have you seen how dilapidated those universities are? And this university we are talking about is where those children are not going to pay on scholarship. Now their parents, they still suffer the same school fees. Why these people who are frustrating us today are products of free education?
Yes.
This is disheartening. And the education minister has impetus to work out of them because they asked him a simple question that demands an answer. It's only God that will judge them.
Yes, sir. Yes,
When
sir.
scarcity, I cannot keep quiet on this. It is really heart-wrenching. It is too much. I don't know. In fact, I don't know the kind of conscience these people have. If you don't have your PVC at this stage, what do you gain as a human being?
Wow.
What do you intend to the suffering will increase? That's all it will be. Then the CJN is looking for immunity. Everybody after stealing, they are looking for immunity to cover them. I am happy that they did not grant that immunity. But if they can reduce the immunity of all others around that area, both the judiciary, the presidency, everybody, they should reduce the immunity, because that immunity is the morale that is giving them the wings to propel themselves and maltreat the common man who put them in that seat. Get your PVC. Don't be tired.
Thank you. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Miriam, very much for that contribution. Let's say we get another person on the line.
SMB.
SMB.
Thank you very much, Ochuko, and our Abul First Lady.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
You're welcome, SMB.
Thank you very much. Let me go straight to the point, the issue of education. I always made mention education is the backbone of development everywhere in the world. My worry now is the Minister of Education. His action is not reflecting his write-up. We all know him as a colonist. He wrote a lot of things before he became minister. But the question is why his action is not reflecting his previous write-up? Is it because he's into the system? That's the question. And then secondly, if we education. For God's sake, for how long shall we remain in this present predicament? Look at it today. They were asking of immunity among the first speaker and the second speaker, I mean the Senate and the House of Reps. Where are we heading to? Are we for real?
All right.
Are we for real? That's my worry. Please, I want the government to look at educational angle very well. Like what you said, the education right from the grassroots, we are down. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, SMB.
Thank you, SMB.
We get peace on standby. I don't know.
Peace,
Yeah, peace.
Hello,
Peace,
peace.
good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Peace.
This PGG, not be their fault, now the opportunity they get and the luck they get, they achieve the for Nigeria. Now they cause all these problems where they cause. See, small question now, where that way they are, and that way they right to ask that question. Say, if they try your kid go cry to it, that's a very good question. Because I get power, but that way they forgive them my words. You can't afford to forgive them for shake like that because you know they good to say it's not look at for that protest for politics. Maybe they talk the truth, and maybe they know the CSC to say talk the truth. Fuel matter, is it a matter? Not to not the road for you. No fuel. And I saw everything they increase. They increase. From 400 and now you go get 300 and now they cut it. And God must bless. God must help this country. This country, God must intervene.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, peace.
So
Thank
much,
you,
Peace.
well,
All right,
please.
we get plenty WhatsApp messages here.
Because God go intervene, but we will go do our part too.
We'll go do work now.
Because everything now, only God will push and give now.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Apollo.
Hello, good morning. How are you doing?
We
fine.
We kajad.
Okay. I see double chief.
Yes, so bless you.
How are you? This country, when I see say this ASUU of the thing, I want to talk small about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
They take us, we believe it. You know, say most of them will go free school during missionary school. They don't know the value of this. And what they say, they all spoil everything because they know in a free school they go. Now they don't want to do the right thing to make sure say
they pay the schools so that our education will go. Because they know, say, if somebody go to school, that their own school where they go, they no go fit afford the visit. But the thing is there. The thing where they be say, make them try, make them call off this strike. Because you know, good person was supposed to spend 4 years, you can't spend 8 years in school. It's not good now.
Yes.
This country, where are we going? Like
Very
places like Ukraine, where do they fight? Because they fuel affect our own disease. Even in
All right, thank
sorry,
you.
so
Apollo.
sorry, Apollo.
Anyway, make us just touch this story within our. We get Tomiwa. Tomiwa.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tomiwa. Welcome. We do okay.
Yeah, welcome, Tomiwa.
This is the we are waiting at the corner. Do you know if you have to be very frank with each other here? Lecturer are the best person to be collecting good salary in this every country. Go to other abroad now. They don't joke with their teachers and what's it called?
Doctors
and
police.
Doctors.
Yeah.
They don't joke with all those two people. Now, go and ask if those political holders there, all the top plastic people like maybe Minister of Work, including Fashola people and all these cabal of government, governors or what are they? Is that the same salary they collect with the lecturers? Let's be sincere. There's no running nowadays. We should consider all these people. None of us, me and you, these anchor people, do you ever think our kids can say they can be both I want to be a teacher or lecturer? No, they will never say so. And they are the ones that they help our life today.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay.
Thank you so much, Tomiwa. You want to quickly run on down because
yes,
I know this
yes. We'll just get one. We'll just drop this one. They say 40% of Nigerian youths they not get job. They did jobless. 40% now they talk, but me I go add more, it's 70%. It is 70. The president of Africa Development Bank, AFDB, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, he dey laments. They say they cry. They cry, say the state of joblessness among the youth. Say don't rise where we reach 40%. I don't use my own power as a triple shift. They talk say he passed 40. Adesina make this disclosure for one lecture when they delivered during the 80th birthday celebration of the general overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye. It also the youth that they discouraged, that they angry, and that they restless. He say, and most of the youth now they don't think say no future for them. For this country, he just they on point. The kind of point when he dey on over points now
A plus now.
A plus. Now 40% he talk. I use my veto power as triple shift. They say now 70%.
All right, we could quickly take some WhatsApp messages. This message from Samila talk say, agree to now. 3 days ago, I've been talking for say Nigerians with the Ukraine no go like to come back. Should be it don't happen now. Make a shock yourself. If Ukraine open their embassy now, make small mistake and now say whether you need to go, say the visa na free. Tell me how many people go remain. Say Nigeria go empty be that. And so Samila send that message. And AY talks say good morning to you all. Please, they should do something about the fuel scarcity. It is seriously affecting our movement and the economy. Thousands of people are stranded as the buses and the bus stops. Some are even trekking to work. It's bad. The fuel availability, they are hoarding it in order to increase the price. God save us from inside this country. Now, AY9 sending that message. Shapali Ochuko and co. Make we wake up and shine our eyes for this country where we be say for this government and say no to their plan, because I see say them get plan to still make sure say fuel go up pass as it be. So today we buy fuel for 220 naira for inside the Koto side. Now Nathan from Alimo
220 for a Koto. I say Olisa they online. Olisa, good morning. Shook mat on top the matter.
Good morning, Olisa. Carry go.
I want to talk about this Bakra or something.
Oh yeah,
remember, the man always detain people in detention because of all this. Hello.
Yes,
go ahead. Overpower court. Now they detain him He's saying he want to he has diabetes. But those people that this man became illegal detention because of money. But now if he's a turn now, he's talking nonsense. It's very wrong. Let him face what he's doing to other people. Let him enjoy what he's doing to other people. And what about this first scarcity? Don't let me lie, so you don't have labor. NSC in Nigeria again. These people, they know everything is suffering and fine. That Nigeria will adapt to the high price. We can't do anything. During Goodluck Jonathan, you will see them marching. All the people that call themselves allies, the lecturers, everybody will come out and be displaying that fuel price is high. But now we can't see them again. Where are they? After collecting grant revenue from the present government, we can't talk now. That's all right. Contribution.
Thank you so much. Shapali, Vivian from Ogba Talk say, "Una good morning. Oh, this ASUU matter. Person don't tire for this country. Year in year out the same wahala because there's children in the school inside this country. Now make now God now go help us." And Nelson Contact say, "The comatose state of our education inside the country is a conspiracy for the politicians to keep the citizens in perpetual illiteracy, so that their children will keep ruling us." So Nelson talk. And Callisto Spaka, Shapali, I see your message. You talk say, "On a good morning, everybody." He talks say, "This one way 40% of Nigerian youth no get job like this. The government no put things in place for them. They are now saying it is difficult to increase salary of university workers. Is that the way we don't have plan for it before now?" You know, you talk about that matter.
Yeah, the Kyari case. I don't know why most of the elites now that they detain, they don't get a new modus operandi to say
fall sick.
Health.
They fall sick. Yeah, legally, based on the fundamental right, they never sentence him. He don't detention. So he still get rights to doctor. So maybe we get that one right. May not be like saying a double standard. No. He gets right to doctor. But that fact say make they release him. Now that one they deny and say no. They will give reference to another case. Say that the same person like you still on detention. They're not allowed to go. But now they knock him another 14 days. Yes. Say make he still relax for the doctor because and which is right. So nothing wrong for them. But that pattern of so sick, neither they sick if they don't do net.
I'm in pain.
I'm in pain.
Serious pain.
Oh, severe pain, my neck. Okay. Now so go back pray for the matter. And then we'll make a living, make it harder.
Yes, sir. We'll just match matter for here. We'll take break. When we come back, we'll follow one of our better guests talk this morning. Maybe we get this conversation. As it is, National Assembly, they consider life pension for presiding officers. Life pension, which means say they give you bogri, they go till you die.
Lie to lie.
Till you die.
For eternity.
For eternity, you're not in jail. We get Andy Potivi, we go follow us here and the matter na social reformer in B. And when we come back, we take break.
From fishing to farming, from oil and gas exploration to exploitation, from environmental pollution to eventual degradation. This is the story of a people bedeviled by the suffocating trinity of poverty, insecurity, and deprivation in the midst of their God-given resources, gas and the black gold, crude oil. Inside the Niger Delta is an adventure into the lives of the Niger Delta people and their continuing struggle for a better tomorrow. As we take you on a journey through the creeks and streets of Nigeria's oil-rich region, inside the Niger Delta with Mamode Akuga, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region.
Inside the Niger Delta, showing every Thursday by 10:30 a.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Wash your hand where now? That's how you wash out with your problem now. See, no, see, scrub, wash. Why don't they tell me to wash your hand?
This thing is for your own good.
If it's for your own good, tell that one. Not for your own good. Wash it very well. Apply
If I want to apply, you don't put like 2 and 4 like this.
Apply soap.
Now when I watch, I beg. Look, I make sure say we now wash with our hands well. Now this say you go sleep there at least 20 seconds. Even if it's in that 20, just the count. So as I wash now, just if you even sing, don't matter what I do, all I think about is you.
What's the bad penalty you're throwing? Ayé máa sùn, gbà kó jẹ́ ayé máa sùn, bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó.
Has just gone up. Real Shaban, it's Giroud. It's a second.
Sweet ball. Nice back there.
That one don't enter.
Actually preparing my macaroni megamendus.
Hey! Conceição's in and scores.
So this is coffee. Open kitchen. Actually, I get kitchen. You get kitchen? Not before house. During lockdown.
I just opted for what you had, which is catfish. And catfish is a very quick recipe.
Ball, Wine and Dine. Showing Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Repeats Thursdays, 10 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Are you there? I want you from today now. Are you with me now? To be waking up in the right way. How is the right way to wake up?
Keep watching Good Morning Naija show.
Make una dey watch wetin Good Morning Naija show.
This na Good Morning Naija show.
Onto Wazobia TV and Wazobia Max TV.
On top of Wazobia TV, on top of DSTV, on top of Go TV, and on top of everywhere where you see Wazobia TV. On Wazobia TV and Wazobia Max TV.
Where you dey go? Where you large your big back? If you don't want largest of people, carry the television, go anywhere where they go. Not touch that there because normally, if I hear I'm gonna saba direct.
All right, welcome back again. We tell you now, say, as we boss out again, now to chukma directly for inside the ASUU federal government katakata. Where don't they linger on for a while now? A lot of people there, we don't talk the matter, all front page of newspaper. Now the same thing we dey talk over and over. You remember, say for March 2020, ASUU began a 9-month strike. That will not be smart. Even students, their ASUU rent expire. They come back again, another new one. Now, ASUU don't go again on another warning strike for just 1 month. And the way the things they be so, federal government never still reason their matter. So themselves, they don't depart. We don't know as it could be after now because they don't come outside and say if federal government not reason them, then they go embark on another indefinite strike. So that one, now another thing we need to really reason. But today, to put perspective on top of the matter, to make us really get a deep understanding, one ogbonge man when he be saying a lecturer, now doctor, he go sit down here with us and he go put math on top of the matter. Abemona help me welcome Dr. Dele Ashiru. Now, Chairman, ASUU, Unilag. Doctor, welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Doctor, you get the way doctors and lecturers they always they be. You just remind me of one of my lecturers that year.
Thank you.
You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so, Doctor, make we go straight to the matter. A lot of people still don't understand what they be say ASUU, they fight for. Some people say, oh, ASUU, they selfish. Then they blackmail federal government to make sure say they do what they want them to do because they don't want to use IPPIS. So make you just follow us now. Talk. What's in be the matter, real matter, where it be say they happen, we make ASUU the talk, say they no go grade, they no go work again. Help us break them down.
Well, the matter be say this country where we dey no value education at all.
How?
Waiting day there be say for 2009, we and federal government we enter agreement. Waiting day inside the agreement be say the salary when would they collect, how they go take put money for university. So our university go be like the one when they for Obodo Yibo. And the third one be say make our university day in such a way where we say the work where we they do for university, government no go they put hand, they put mouth. They say now this one make on no do like this. Now since 2009 when we can't enter that agreement, government can't begin say he no go do that agreement. Whereas inside that same agreement, we put on provision say whether government or ASUU, every 3 years we go carry the agreement again, look at well to see whether as our country bill the agreement dey as a deal, or if na government no go fit do we go talk, if na we no go agree we go talk. Since 2009 till today, government carry the agreement keep somewhere, no talk about them. When we go for strike for 2020, government come promise say make we no worry the agreement they go do the review. When they finish the review, they go come put hand say make they implement the agreement. Since May 2021, when we don't conclude the agreement till now, government just leave the document there, no talk anything. Now if government no do anything about that agreement, the wahala wey dey for ASUU be say one, our colleague will be lecturer for Nigerian University, don't they collect the same salary since 2009 till today. You said you know how much than they said dollar for 2009. You know how much dollar be today. You know how much than they said fuel for 2009. One bag of rice or gari since 2009 till today, not the same. So if price of gari and rice no be the same, why lecturer go come they collect the same salary since 2009, 13 years today? Now, we can't look again, say, as it be, government no one do anything for university. I sure say, on ourselves, na Nigerian University on I go.
Definitely.
Now, Unilag may I go. The room where we they take do lecture, when we be 35 for Unilag, when I did there, now that same room, 200 students, they sit down today, won't collect lecture. As you talk, say, government, if you want they admit people for university, put money, build more hostel, build more classroom, make our laboratory, make it work so that the kind of research where we go they do here, it go be like the one when they do elsewhere. Now government say it no go agree. Now why ASUU come they tell government say this thing when on they do, we too we no go agree be say if you look now, no Nigerian fee send in Peking go public primary school. None of us where even day here fee send our children go public secondary school. If ASUU keep quiet and Nigerians keep quiet before it go take, nobody go fee send any of his children go public university again. That's why every day that they give license to private university. So the shout when we they shout today, now because of tomorrow, make we no come wake up, see say we no get university to go again.
You try to lay emphasis on waiting lecturer they try to do for the totality of Nigerian students. Now maybe we now run down to the lecturers. Now before now we know the heads up and down that they get with government towards that IPPS, EPs, because some lecturers they do have the opinion say they not like that single style of payment. Una even prefer another way where government. I want to make you put a clarity to that one, because this one that they say una they want blackmail government, because that mindset of say government una they collect now for higher level. Why not they call disturb, but maybe we too we they get our people get that notion. So clear that part.
What did they have to say? This is our government. They don't know what that they do. They carry IPPIS come from Obodo Yibo. Why did they do IPPIS? IPPIS now one of the conditionality when our government must fulfill before it go fit borrow money. Now wetin be IPPIS? IPPIS be say everybody where they work for government go dey on inside one computer. If they won't pay salary, they go pay from that same computer. Now we will be lecturer for university. We say number one, no be government we dey work for. Even though na government get university, we dey work for Nigerian people. Now the kind of work where we dey do, no go gree make you lump us together with people when they go office. For example, we no get closing hour. You feel come up for your office, go house, you dey mark script, you dey read book, you dey do one work, you dey do research. So if government put us under IPPIs like that, it no go make us do our work as we suppose do am. One very good example when I go give me say, if you look now on our one say we say digital broadcasting. Unilag we talk say okay, this area of digital broadcasting no dey for any university. We won't start to teach digital broadcasting. Now what we go just do be to advertise say if you know what that they call digital broadcasting and you get the paper for hand, come Unilag come teach. Now if we dey under IPPIS, before that person go come teach, it means say head of civil service of Nigeria must put in name for file.
He who pays the piper support dictate the tool now. Now government they pay you. So once they say they get the structure of how they wanted to pay, wow, when they go outside of her. And also the universities they still get their own internally generated revenue. Thank them they make. So some of all these other schemes them, university not fit cater for them.
Thank you. You see, in that talk where you talk say now who they pay piper they dictate the tune. You know they for university system. Okay. That one no, if now who they pay piper they dictate the tune. This camera when on they use it on no go fit use it like because the real research when they change society, no be government they talk say make them do them. Now people on their own go sit down, think well, carry waiting go benefit society, carry and put for grant. So there's no any country for this whole world where get university where they do the kind of thing when Nigerian government want to. Now when we can't tell them, say from our own experience as lecturer, as people will get brain, now people will get brain that they call lecturer, no be yaw people. We can't tell them say this thing when on a carry put for ground. Now Ujoro dey inside. As I dey talk to you now, I get from my phone report of accountant general where talk say IPPIS they be corruptive. They just they swallow Nigerian money. Now when we prove to government say this thing when on a proof for ground no go work. As I dey talk to you, you know they work. Government can say okay, what we want make we do? We say we as people will get brain no. We go give you another software where go do pass waiting you say IPPIs go do. They can't say na lie because they think say nothing good go fit come from Nigeria. Now we carry people where sabi computer amongst us put them together. Give us software. They carry the software put for grant. As I they talk to you today, NIDA and all government agencies don't put and say that software. It better pass IPPIs.
What is the name of the software?
That software we they call it University Transparency and Accountability Solution, UTAS. Now, because of the people where they thief money for IPPIS, when they go see money thief again, they no one agree use that UTAS. Now, what in the cause problem with that?
Prepare.
I get a lot of things on my mind to ask, but before I go to my next question, make I just clear this part with the handle now. You dey sure say no be because of say lecturers want to collect salary from Unilag, then they go collect salary from Uniport or go collect salary from Unilorry as you know.
Waiting they wrong for that one.
I just they ask because a lot of people they talk now because I want chop here. Now waiting make so now want make government won't cut on our side hustle. So now waiting make on a day. Protect so that no one IPPIs. What's your take on that very quickly before we move on?
You see, make I first tell you. Now, lie say lecturer they collect money here, they collect there. No, there's nothing like that. Waiting day where government no tell on the truth be say, as part of lecturer work, all over the world there's what is called sabbatical leave. When we say you feel be lecturer for Unilag, within a period of time, say 1 year. you fit go another university, sit down there, they do your work. They go, they pay you for the university where you dey. They go, they pay you where you go that
As
leave.
a consultant lecturer.
No, you go do lecture there. They call it sabbatical leave.
Okay.
And you can only do that one time every 6 years. If you go this year now after another 6 years, you go fit go there. Now the second one be say, he get some courses where we say Nigeria no get people where sabi am. Take for example, for medicine, maybe gynecology. If you be say for this whole Lagos, now only 3 gynecologists dey Unilag.
Okay.
If LASU need somebody where go teach gynecology, they fit call am come say, we no get person where fit teach well for this area. You fit come help us. He go there, he go do work, they go pay him. No be work he go do there. People where sit down not do any work, they collect money. What did they do to those people?
Okay, so Oga, very quickly, talking about, of course, we know the realities of our time and the fact, say, inflation rates don't high and all that. But considering what economy is don't face because of COVID-19 and all that, you feel, say, this is not the right time for us to demand for increments in salary. We know, say, professors, they take home, definitely take them home. And
you
all
know.
that. But to just think, say, to be kind to the government,
Kind to who?
you feel, say, at the right time for us to...
Government, they collect your own salary. Economy, no bad. As they talk to you, they don't increase salary of about 3 or 4 parastatals for Nigeria. That one, nothing do. As we they talk, now the same salary lecturer and NMPC worker they collect. So all this talk say money no dey. Government they find money, do what you want to do. Election they come now. All the money when they ask for, it no reach 1/3 of the money when they go take do election. If government truly value education, there's no any amount where they too much for government to pay.
Okay, talking about valuing education, waiting be the thing one they agitate for concerning to change the learning environment of students. Because in terms of research materials, in terms of even buildings and comfortable atmosphere to even use learn, we still get them at 0 ground, next to 0 ground, if I have to say that in Nigeria. So waiting be this one follow for part of an agitation, and how far government don't go to answer this one, this particular one.
If no be for ASUU, they no go be anything when they call public university for Nigeria again. If you go any Nigerian university today, you see where they write TED fund. Now money when ASUU carry come university, they take build the building. If as I sit down here, they talk to you, go Unilag. Student hostel where 5 pass for Unilag, show them they all. Now ASUU strike money, our sweat, they take build and BRCB now. Lecture theater where fine pass for Unilag. Now ASUU strike, now carry money come take build them. Wow. Waiting with the talk, be say you come Unilag, I go take you go there, show you one by one. Say this one. If you enter any lecture hall, where better chair day. Now ASUU strike money they take by them. Wow. If as I they talk to you so, some vice chancellor's office for Nigeria, now ASUU strike money they take by table there. If ASUU no go strike, go look for money, they no go get chair for their office. Wow. So all this one when people they talk now because they don't know the value of the struggle when ASUU they make.
Okay, Ogadele, I don't listen to everything where they talk regarding this conversation. And we believe, say, Nigerians, where they watch yourself, they don't see the points where they make. But major concern, now they don't talk them every time, say when 2 elephants they fight, now the grass they suffer. And students on their own, now they suffer this issue of strike against government or situation like that. Share they ask. Now only strike, now be the last resort where ASUU they always they take because judging from waiting we don't they come they see so far we they go strike next thing they go call them off. Shey government know they do the things before they call off the strike or they just they promise us to say we go do and nothing go still happen. So what to make the student talk say if on a strike now why they won't believe say on a no go call off the strike again and strike again?
Thank you. That one correct question where you ask me. The first thing when I go talk we say they correct to say 2 elephants they fight.
Okay.
Because if 2 elephants they fight, it means say the 2 of them get power the same way. Mm-hmm. And if one win today, another one will win tomorrow. I told you here, since 13 years now with they ask government do only one thing when you never do. So now the case of one big monster where won't kill everybody, when won't match everybody, student or lecturer won't just kill them, make them keep quiet, make anybody know they ask any question. That one and point number one. Point number two, we say people don't they talk and say now only strike, now only strike. And the question when I go ask me say anybody when know any other way to take talk to this government when no get here, make it come tell me here. Because now since May last year, we don't they shout say government bring this agreement, they no agree. Bring this agreement, they no agree. Since August, nothing we never do. We go House of Assembly, go beg Speaker. Speaker put mouth, they no answer them. We go Senate, go beg Senate President. Senate put hand, they no answer them. Sultan of Sokoto and Nakiola, Nigerian Religious Council, they call us, we beg them. Go beg these people, they go beg them. Up to today, nothing. We they shout since August. Only the following day where we can't declare strike. Now minister can say we they look for us to minister when know where he know where our office they. All of them know where ASUU they. But if ASUU never say okay now we don't come tire. Because how you no go tire?
So
you go for country no fuel.
Based on the question, before on a call of that 2020 strike, government's been answer with you on the do. I mean, I
you
just
know answer and I promise they give. Now you go here say that we go do. Before 2020 we dey on strike for 9 months. We too we dey suffer if we go strike. 9 months they no pay our salary. They
By the riverside, love blossoms. And betrayal sails on. Two friends.
He tastes like a brother, and I promise you that nothing and no one can hurt him as long as I live.
Don't you love my son anymore?
Will turn brother against brother.
You've heard from Lena Maria?
I haven't talked to her since I dropped her off at her house yesterday.
Christian will be my best man.
I never trusted that guy. Witness the story of three hearts entangled in a dangerous triangle. Now they must choose between swimming against the tide or being swept away by their ambition.
We're talking about something illegal.
And the vengeance.
What's going on with you two?
I'm in love with her, brother.
River of Passions, showing Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
If you know say your husband don't tire you, carry waka, come out for your house. Waiting be your own fear gone.
The way they look my wife, I don't like her.
The guy that acquire master, I because the pastors not they do. Landlord they give you wahala. Your wife or husband they give you.
Okay, make una know so na fisty calling to ask Dr. Daly any kind of question I want to ask.
So very quickly, before then, call we be here say they the kind of money we be say government give on, we call the cost trouble between honor and the other people then. And then recently, come here say when I request for a whole 1 trillion naira before I go resume work. Put mouth for that matter.
That's one a lie. The way they ask government for 1 trillion naira to take do it. Waiting with they ask government, they very straightforward. Make government no put waiting we no talk inside our mouth. Waiting with they ask government, they say the agreement when we don't finish, carry and come aside. Tell us what you will do there. Tell us the one where you know if you do. The two of us go look am. We go come agree. And then you continue to implement the agreement. Finish.
So what they go on for the meetings and one I don't hold the government since. If they never look all of this.
Minister he go talk. Carry journalists. They tell them say don't talk. Nothing.
Now make we just digress a little bit. What Nant do? What you go react to the attitude of the Minister of Education. But before you go react to that one, may we collect this call from one of our...
Hello?
Hello, good morning, Christopher.
Christopher.
Hello.
Christopher, you're going to need to turn down the volume of your TV, make you follow us talk. Christopher, you hear us?
Okay. Hello?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Go on.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, go ahead.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh,
we can try call us back.
Now, the question will be they come now. Waiting Adamu do that yesterday. We be saying, Nats, go see them. If you go react to that kind of attitude towards Nigerian students, what will be your own take on it?
What go be my take? Now, so Nigerian politicians they do when they don't get power. Now, they do the way they like. For any society where they get brain, get head, minister where do that kind one by this money go don't leave that office. He go don't leave the office.
So, Oga, they tell us categorically, say the whole of that last year agreement, government no give on any money we supposed to be for our research them and all that. We be one cause problem between non-academic staff unions. Because that story day news. And all that. So we like to stretch them.
Chigozie there on the line. Mo collect Chigozie. Welcome.
Hello, Chigozie. Good morning. Go ahead.
Chigozie.
The thing when I want to ask Dr. to say, he they talk, say, that I can hear you.
Go on.
The thing when I want to ask Dr. to say, since he knows that we they suffer this, our children they suffer this problem whenever they go on strike. Is there no way, or if government can allow them on their own to generate fund on their own to run the universities? If they say they know they're under government.
Okay, so like full autonomy.
Okay, thank you very much,
thank you.
Chigozie.
Thank you, Chigozie.
Okay. There's no country where they anywhere in the world where we say now the university they generate the whole money when they spend. It no day possible. Even the private university when we get for Nigeria, if they operate like a real university, they no go fit. So waiting they there be say government no put education for priority.
But the other day, Ngige talked something on the contrary, most in particular the time when he consigned the brain drain in the medical sector. He said Nigeria are one of the countries, he said education they subsidize. So if they commode their hand from there, just like Chigozie talk, if they give university autonomy, a lot of people not feel afford school.
Yeah, not true.
Because the world...
And we no go agree. ASUU no go agree.
Why?
Yeah, because... illiterate, if people no sabi book for one country na wahala. And this government won't make sure say people no go university at all.
That one no question say government it try for the.
He no try nothing.
Apollos, good morning.
Good morning, Lo.
Oh yeah, now go ahead.
Hi, doctor.
In the hear you.
Yeah, they hear you. Go.
At the hello.
When I say this country, but they know they like. I've been talk my network on course in the other time. So I use another number. So the government no one do the right thing because as I been talk say they go free school. They no one make the poor people go school because they know say if they go school, the thing no go good for them. Because they don't want to pay this, the lecturers. The lecturers, you see, even in the outside country, if you watch and see, they know they joke with their teachers. They know they joke with their doctors because they know that those two people are the key head of the organization. If you well, you go fit stand. If you know well, you know go fit stand. If you get education, you go fit do better things. If you not get... in fact, this country, they don't want us make we do better things for this country.
Thank you. Apollos, they your party.
You see, the matter no be matter of one party against another party. Make I tell you, more than 30 lecturers for Unilag. Now for South Africa, they go collect PhD free. Now country where get sense, when no say, look, no country go feel rise above the level of your own education, especially for university level. because now for their society go develop or go perish. And if you look the history of our country, when our country they do well, see how our university be. Today, as we they do, see how our university be.
Not be still some of the day school that time will benefit from this good.
You know, now when
just
make I tell you now, as they benefit, they don't see say now for university they bring everybody together, because if you grow up for Ajigule or you grow up for Lekki here, if you not go university, on a fit jam somehow. But if you one person grow up for Lekki, the other one go for Ajigule, no see university go.
So we'll come back to you again. We'll collect this call from
Hello, David. Hello, David.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm calling from another state. I want to put him out for
fire down.
Where then they talk for television.
Good, go ahead, fire down. They hear you.
Oh, okay. Ochiko, please. I want to put him out for this ASUU talk.
Go on.
Go on, put your mouth.
That's why we pick your call. Go on.
Okay. The thing now is say, if you say our government is serious, look at what happened to our students in Ukraine. How many weeks, how many days did it take them now to find solution to the matter? Why can't they find the same solution to ASUU matter in Nigeria here? But because na them pikin they there, they can do it. The pikin way there for house here, no solution for the past almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's why you go there for 1 month, nobody go talk. But the one way there abroad now, because the pikin they there, God do they. God do they.
Thank you so much. So based on waiting in talk right now, a lot of people that agitate say until they, amend the constitution, make them compulsory for every political office holder, children and families to the go school for Nigeria. Maybe not then we government go put more eye inside education for Nigeria. What's your take on that matter?
You see, all of us, whether they call Nigeria, we mumu too much. We just dey mumu well.
Why you talk like that?
Person call himself minister of one thing, education. In own picking no day for school when people went vote for their own children day, and we keep quiet. We they pay for darkness for how many years now? We keep quiet. Nigeria get fuel. We they import fuel. They call one thing subsidy. They steal money there every now and then. We keep quiet. Any country where one develop, in people know they keep quiet like Nigerians, they keep quiet.
But people they talk now. When people talk, nothing they happen.
No be only to talk. When you talk, you talk. Talk past talk. When you talk, you talk. No be this one when we they talk.
All right, the doctor, at least you don't make and clear say this time, this strike one, I don't decide to do so. If government no act, on I no go call them off. But still on this situation where I've been asking you earlier, so there's no, as Ochoko said, don't even talk about them, no middle ground go feed day. If government no decide to drop these things where you want me to do now, are we saying we are going in for another possible year of not indefinite strike?
You see, this one where we deserve na chile we do. When 4 weeks complete, 2 weeks don't come out inside.
Yes.
Government no do anything. We go our meeting house where they go. We go review everything when they talk, including the one that one when Ngige they open the mouth, they talk. When we come back, Nigeria go hear the next line of action. Waiting they have to say that agreement where they hide, may they bring and come outside.
The 2009.
When we don't renegotiate,
yes, when
they for government hand.
Okay.
May they bring it and come outside.
Okay, to pick Olisa call.
Our final call on
Olisa.
Good morning, Olisa.
Hello, good morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
I want to talk about this, our government, about this. During my time, I finished in OAU.
Okay.
We they pay how much? 100 and something naira. But if you look at this, our leaders, most of them, they have Toronto certificate. That's why they don't care about any other person. And they will take their children there because their children don't know anything. Just pay them, they pass, and they enjoy there. But this has to do something. They will not do anything. They value thugs than educated people in Nigeria. Because if you look at thugs in Lagos, you will see
them using Lexus Jeep, using Range Rover, because they don't value education more in Nigeria again. Don't let me lie for you. If you are dog, if you can handle gun, if you can scatter polling booth, they will dash you 1 unit as a chairman. That's what they value more in this our political people. Toronto, one of them that said he went to government college Ibadan. I was a student of government college. We don't see, we all have our school number there. Our right. Don't value education.
Thank you, Lisa. So, Oga, what's be the way forward right now as ASUU be now? What's be the thing where government feed do now?
You now, come on yourself, provide solution to this whole brouhaha.
What's in government feed do immediately? Because government no meet all
of things. Why you be government? Government no fit meet this one.
Oga, we dey based on the reality of our
government that they steal money, if they won't get money today, they know where to get it. The matter is say the way forward.
Yes.
You sign agreement with somebody.
Yes.
Call the person now, bring the agreement, come outside. Look the agreement, say waiting day inside. If the person if waiting day inside the agreement, you know if you do them, you go talk now, I know if you do this thing. Now this one I feel do. We go look and say, okay, this man say no if you do this one, no. Now, okay, we will not agree this one, no. Do something more. You go negotiate. Okay. But this one, when you collect agreement, you sit down on top. And we go drag you come out now. That agreement go come aside. The only way forward, make government carry that agreement come aside. Make it tell Nigeria what he want to do on top of the agreement.
That's not the only way forward.
That is the only way forward.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dele Ashiru. Thank you very much. So we so much enjoy.
You know, this has to matter. You don't take from government to government.
For long.
True.
I want to say thank you, Dr. Dele Ashiru.
Oh, no, thank you too.
Anyway, we see there on top the Good Morning Nigeria show. May we just dodge it at this small chickily break. We they come back. Not go anywhere.
As part of our efforts to bring Daystar Christian Center experience to your home during this season, join millions of others for our Sunday worship service this weekend. Tune to Wazobia Max TV, UHF 57 Lagos, and DSTV channel 259. Time is 8 a.m. West African time. Also from 7 a.m. via any of our social media platforms. Click a church for any of our power-packed Sunday services. Get strength this season with Daystar Online and on your TV. Daystar Christian Center, raising role models.
Remember to wash your hands for no less than 20 seconds. Please keep your hands away from your face. Take all the necessary precautions as you're responsible for not only yourself, but also others. And remember to filter whatever information that you get.
Shop Noku. Noku is an edible community. Noku is an edible commodity. Noku is protein. That knock on it is carbohydrate. The ku is the protein. That's why they say you chop it. Because when you chop it, it will enter. It is nutritious.
I go informal training. Like how many of you say you don't do? Like 200 and above. Are you serious?
My papa born 2 pikin. And from when we just they grow up, they don't they talk and say, boss go be there, Femi go become doctor. Nobody they even bother ask us whether you want to do am or you don't want to do.
You must do it.
So the experience they more than the day to day.
No. The kuza.
How much did they pay me? So 100,000. Say no.
100,000.
100 naira.
Everybody will know you with that brother when you call Lagbaja. I don't.
Chop Knuckle, showing every Sunday by 4:30 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV. From fishing to farming, from oil and gas exploration to exploitation, from environmental pollution to eventual degradation. This is the story of a people bedeviled by the suffocating trinity of poverty, insecurity, and deprivation in the midst of their God-given resources, gas and the black gold, crude oil. Inside the Niger Delta is an adventure into the lives of the Niger Delta people and their continuing struggle for a better tomorrow. As we take you on a journey through the creeks and streets of Nigeria's oil-rich region, inside the Niger Delta with Mamode Akuga, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region. Inside the Niger Delta, showing every Thursday by 10:30 a.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
I want you from today now. Are you with me now? To be waking up in the right way. How is the right way to wake up? Wake up with a good morning Nigeria. On top of Wazobia TV, on top of DSTV, on top of Go TV, and on top of everywhere where you see Wazobia TV. My name Nanedu. I'm just telling you how you should wake up. Now so me self, they wake up. Are you with me? Are you with me? One day, I'm gonna buy.
So one of the major things where you need to understand be say, sometimes war is business. During war, some people they smile, some people they cry. But then we not looking from that perspective. We commiserate with a lot what happened for Ukraine right now. But then despite that, Nigeria right now, they smile go bang because of waiting they happen to the price of oil. Oil right now is $103 per barrel. Trust me, as of 2022, when they signed the 2022 budget into law, nobody predicts say the price of oil go hit that price. At best, we put our benchmark for $66 per barrel for the benchmark. But right now, when we say money don't enter $103 per barrel, at least it don't move past $100 per barrel. A lot of people they talk say make Nigeria and make Nigerians they are aware of the fact say okay as more money they coming from oil may they pay attention to the excess crude account maybe they put the excess maybe say we don't get beyond the benchmark maybe they put them inside the excess crude account. My name is Fagbo Frank and this is not business matter and I'm gonna go straight into some of the stories what they hot for inside the Nigerian business landscape. But right now we're taking a look at the global business landscape. Now Nigeria they are at the risk of losing $2 billion as regards trade transactions between Nigeria and Russia. Before the whole incidents between Russia and Ukraine, Nigeria right now, Nigeria get business transactions with Russia and business transactions based on the fact say one of the major importation of grains we get for this country, which we call wheat, they come from there. Now wheat now the third largest grain we they import as a people, and we are at the risk of losing nothing less than $2 billion as regarding that, and also some other frozen food item as regards their shores. We also import mackerel fish, meat, herrings, and blue whitings. Some other fish also we import from Russia. So some of all these things will make you understand. Say you can be at the losing end when it comes to war and some other things that happen as regards war. Now we'll go straight into another story we get for here. NCC, Nigeria Communications Commission. They don't come out, they don't talk, say, oh boy, see many Nigerians, they are aware about one particular software. Say this software we say many Nigerians they are aware of. Say they call them malware, and this malicious software called Xenomorph. This Xenomorph, they talk, say, oh boy, if you put them for your phone or you install them for your system, it will come out all your banking transactions, all the details. Where we say you they use bank, it will come out everything, all the details. You go put them for the system, and you they are the risk of losing a whole lot, losing your data and losing your hard-earned funds if you install that software for your phone or your device, especially device where say they use to banking transaction. They talk to make you very, very aware. If not, or it be your case. The name of the app now Xenomorph. Xenomorph, Xenomorph. So if you reason all these things, you see them for online, make it very, very careful so that you no go fall victim. Russia also don't double their interest rates based on the things where they happen. The central bank for inside Russia, they don't double their interest rate because their currency don't depreciate by nothing less than 30%. So the best way to say they fit do to make sure they keep their currency afloat. And I say, okay, maybe they increase interest rate. And they increase interest rate from nothing less than 9.5% to 20%. If you ask me, a lot they happen to that economy. But as we reason the matter, we'll pay attention to our own country. Charity begins at home. Now, why we bring guests, when we say understand a lot. For the SME space, small medium business. The man understand a lot for this space because in get company we say they deal with a lot of SMEs. I get for my left hand side here, Mr. Kelvin Omechukwu, now the CEO and founder of Bumper. These guys don't receive seed funding and a lot as regards dealing with businesses and small businesses. But right now, we just want to get this conversation around how you feel run your small business from the comfort of your home using your smartphones. A lot of people, they always talk, say, okay, a lot of entrepreneurs, they always talk, say, we get a lot to do. We know if we do our financials, we know if we do our bookkeepings, we know if we do all these things, but how they use run their businesses from their smartphone. Mr. Kelvin Omechukwu, you're very much welcome.
Thank you so much, Frank.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So as I don't talk, you deal with a lot of SMEs right now, and knowing fully well, say they do with a lot of SMEs, their financials, their bookkeeping, taking inventory, and all that. How you to say what's the way forward as regards using their phones to make sure say they get all those boxes tick for the entrepreneurship space?
So the thing we're doing important as businesses they grow, especially for small businesses, they need to start to take advantage of technology because you understand, say technology. They grow, people more and more people they move online, and if that not the case, it means say you will get shop, for one corner for your house, if you reach some kind people, you come in say you supposed to start to reach those way they online,
that's right.
I beg you go, my pigeon,
fantastic man.
So we don't create an app, Bumper, where you go put your products online.
Okay. But then, apart from that app, now I'm just saying basically how you to say using different examples and using different ways where we say entrepreneurs they use to navigate the market. How you to say entrepreneurs, small business owners feel from the comfort of their phones do all those things, their inventory, their financials, and different things. Because a lot of people right now they struggle with doing these things. But as a guy where say you they deal with these people for field, what's the advice you can give to them as using technology as a tool to be productive?
So the first thing is you guys take advantage of social media.
Okay.
Yes. And right now, a lot of people are putting money into making more sales via social media. Okay. So I don't think that there should be any entrepreneur right now, out there that is not necessarily using social media to grow their business. Okay. And what does that mean? So first of all, uploading your products, creating your own community online. So creating a lot of content. We are in the age of content now. You see, say many people now, everybody, our eyes, they Instagram, Facebook. WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, So you will get business. Your products that's there. Because the entire point, they say, how you go bring your products, where they inside your house, how you go say put down in front of people, make them see them. You know, if you dey market, people they come market, they go come see your product, they buy them.
That's right.
But now if people they go online, you know, they do social media, how you go take put your product there, make as they pass, they go see them, buy. You know, so the first thing now, how you go take advantage of social media. So uploading your products, creating your community, and that one, not too hard. You know, they post content, they post what they do, make people, they support you, they, grow your followers, grow your following, so that when anytime you post something, people go see them. But the next step, you can't be saying, you go get a website, and the idea of getting a website now, how you go take, they push your product, further than before. So many people, as they reach out to many small businesses, we don't really realize, say, they get a lot of issues trying to even taking orders from their Instagram or WhatsApp,
Okay. Okay. Now, so basically, as people now don't they talk, say, okay, running your small businesses away from what anybody is doing with any app. I'm just asking now. Basically, how person for use go ahead as regards making sure, say, their access online, people for use reach out to them, and Nigerian entrepreneurs make sure, say, they use content creation, they use whatever it is they are doing as regards making sure, okay, say, they drive their sales, and they make sure, say, they increase their numbers in just 2 minutes because we leave in just few seconds because we leave the studio now. Yeah.
So the point still remains, if you get a website, the next thing will be, say, you track your inventory. Yes, so one of the key things where we say a lot of small businesses, they track their inventory, they track their sales, or they use physical book, they track them, and the problem is, say, those data, if you use them, do anything, but the idea we say how you go use all those solutions, all technology solutions, basically, they track your data, they track all your sales.
Okay.
So track your sales.
Time no there our side. See, in just don't worry, time no there our side. But then no problem. You don't hear from the man we say understand a lot. We don't deal with a lot of entrepreneurs. I just check time now, and time no there our side, because we know if we say more, they discuss everything where you need to understand about running your business from your smartphone. We know go finish them today. If you catch me across all social media platforms at Fagbo Frank, we'll continue the conversation on top of your money, your business, and also running your business with your smartphones. You're very much welcome, Kelvin Omechuku. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you there? I want you from today now. Are you with me now? To be waking up in the right way. How is the right way to wake up?
Keep watching Good Morning Naija show.
Make una dey watch wetin Good Morning Naija show.
This na Good Morning Naija show.
Onto Wazobia TV and Wazobia Max TV.
On top of Wazobia TV, on top of DSTV, on top of Go TV, and on top of everywhere where you see Wazobia TV.
On Wazobia TV and Wazobia Max TV.
Where you dey go? Where you largest your big back? If you don't want largest your big back, carry the television, go anywhere where you go. Not touch that there, because normally, if I hear I'm gonna saba direct.
Yes, that's so the matter take be, my people. We don't finish, we don't do work here. Now we say make we wrap them up because of time. We appreciate everybody who don't there with us from the beginning of the show till this time. You know, as we do them every Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Now the Good Morning Naija show. That's how they bring on the things. Follow us on top social media. I know say plenty people want to talk. Go social media, go drop your comments. We'll go to read them. We'll go to respond as it be. On top, Wazobia Max and Wazobia TV NG on Instagram and Twitter. Keep them bumper to bumper. I still remain Edewo. Follow me at Edewo10 on top Instagram and Twitter. First lady, how you see the matter?
Now Precious Enyi now be on top of Precious Enyi official for Instagram and Precious_Enyi on top of Twitter. But before we go, I beg, I for like ask Chef Ken. Chef Ken, how far now? Food done.
You don't done. You don't say.
What could know now? Waiting cooked.
We are ready.
What did we cookie?
As I talk, say I go make all wheat pasta with chicken day inside, chicken breast, deboned chicken breast and vegetables. So now I carry put for here and I stir fry. Very balanced diet. All wheat now the kind carbs we get high fiber, way better for body, for digestion, and it go make you feel fuller for longer.
All right.
Fuller for longer.
Now to
Fuller
taste time
for
next.
longer.
Ochiko, how far? More they move.
Okay, you know someone see the
That's no day.
Okay, she for Chico, I don't go shoot. I don't
Maybe we
go
dey
now. No
speak
time
English like this. Maybe they move. After this one, I'll go look for fuel. Now we're done. Bye bye. May no be like say we could call it.
All right.